Chris says, seeing the difference in us as an attacking team with Femi Aziz compared to without him is absolutely night and day. He is going to be our player of the year. Welcome back to where Lions Walk. Hope you're well. We're, of course, fresh back from Loftus Road and that fabulous win against QPR. And, of course, we're asking the question, is Femi Aziz the best winger in the league? Better than Fatawu, which apparently has the record for being the best currently. We're also talking about why is it that just these away days are just so brilliant for Millwall. What are we doing differently away from home? And we're looking at the next 5 fixtures for the Wall. Just how many points can we pick up between now and the next international break? Hope you're well. We've got Callum and Charlie back with us. We're also live this Monday night as well, ahead of the Stoke game. We'll get these guys' view on who starts with that in a second. And our A to Z of Millwall continues this week. We did A last week. We're on to B this week. And of course, AI has thrown up Bradshaw as their suggestion. I wonder if Callum and Charlie or yourselves can come up with anything a little bit better. How are you, Callum, Charlie? Your smiles on your faces. That early season Millwall aren't doing very well. It seems to have evaporated now. Is that all due, Callum, to the return of Aziz?
Yeah, massively. Yeah, no, I think the result the other day was amazing. It was really good. I mean, I didn't really expect us to get much from the game, considering that QPR have been 6 games unbeaten so far. But no, it was a really good performance. Obviously, Aziz and Ivanovic getting on the score sheet for the first time this season as well. But yeah, Femi's just been absolutely unplayable these last couple of games since coming back from injury. So long may it continue. But yeah, no, really good. I mean, just our away form this season's been so good. I mean, it's just been quite surprising to see this season that we've been better away from home, which is usually the opposite way around, where we're better at home and bad away. So yeah, really positive.
Yeah, so let's have a look if we can at one of the most spectacular goals that we'll see. Let's remove that and put that one on there. Let's add it on there. Let's try again. We'll get there in a minute. There we go. We'll try again. There we go. First of all, Charlie, did he mean that ball?
Billy Mitchell, honestly, he's unreal sometimes. Especially even like the other week, as he scored a weldy. But again, the pass came from Billy Mitchell. It all starts from Billy Mitchell. He gets a lot of slander, especially last year. It was always talking about his sideways passing, very negative, going backwards, sideways, slowing it down. But he definitely seems to be a new player, Billy Mitchell, this season. That ball shows it again. It is pinpoint. The way the bounce kills the speed on everything. Aziz takes it perfectly. He's a bit unlucky with the first one. And even secondly, the keeper actually puts it through his own players' legs in the second one. So, yeah, we got a bit of luck there, but sometimes you need a bit of luck.
Yeah, sorry, we've got the wrong one on here again. London Lion says, Billy Mitchell spraying balls around like Pirlo. Yeah, absolutely. Fred says, what a result that is against a side banging form. 2 huge results on the bounce now, Callum. Mia getting his first goal is huge. Aziz is the best winger in the league. Alex Neil is taking us to the promised land. I just can't imagine. I mean, I'm sure the EFL referees are going to do something to stop Millwall being promoted. They're just no one can have Millwall in the Premier League because it's just not going to allow it to happen. But yeah, Femi Aziz is the best winger in the league. We put this out and we had Leicester fans swamping us, going, well, if Fatawu wasn't in it, then maybe. But yeah, is he that good?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I think that Fatawu's been a standout this season by far. I mean, some of the goals that he scored this season for Leicester has been astonishing, really. I mean, I can think back to the Swansea game a few weeks ago. That finish he scored, that was unreal. But he's had a few, to be fair. But no, I think Femi's probably been, I'd like to say Femi's probably been one of our most important players since probably Jeb Wallace, in my opinion. I think he's just got that attacking ability that probably we haven't really got up front for us at the moment. I think he's given us a little bit of a difference from other players that we've got, which is why he's probably making the runs in behind, whereas maybe some other players that we've got up front probably don't too often. So I think him coming back and giving us that extra bit up front as on the right wing has probably given us that more of a license to play them balls with, like Billy Mitchell, for example, playing that ball. I mean, he did it again. They did it before the international break as well, and he scored against West Brom. He scored a banger. So it's just working really well at the minute. Do you know what I mean? So I can't complain, to be honest with you, Mark. But yeah.
But if we're having a conversation, Charlie, about the best wingers in the league, right? Is Femi Aziz in that conversation?
I'd definitely put him in the top 5, especially on ability-wise. But, I mean, speaking as a Millwall fan, we've had to watch George Honeyman on the wing for the last 2 seasons. So we've been spoiled in terms of having Aziz. And to be fair, when he first came in, I was also someone I thought, do you know what? I don't think he's maybe at this level. He's a bit flashy, but the end product, kind of similar to a Maku, very pacey, very direct, but not got that end product. But to be fair, since last season, I think that leads away in the cup. It definitely sparked a new kind of player in Aziz, and I think that he's finally his place there. And yeah, he's definitely, I'd probably say him and Ivanovic, in terms of goals, there are 2 creative outlets, to be fair. And his actual work rate is, for a winger, he's outstanding, to be fair.
Yeah, some Reading fans saying he wasn't that good, but yeah, I don't know what we were watching. I love his celebration as well. It's one of the best.
DJ Femi.
Yeah, the DJ Femi, yeah.
Can I ask you about this fella as well? Proper wall. Yeah, I mean, yeah. How's he done for you, Colin?
Well, he's been injured. Obviously, he played the first game. And he got injured that game, and then he's obviously been recovering ever since. And he's been a big miss, to be fair. I mean, obviously Norwich. Actually, no, sorry, it wasn't. I think it's the second game or third game. I think it's the first game at home he got injured, I believe. But the Norwich game, obviously, we see snippets of him. You know, threading the ball through for Langstaff's winner at Norwich. Obviously the Cambridge game as well. No, was it Cambridge? I can't remember what game it was, but he done another pass in pre-season, which was really good from left back. But he's been a big miss. I mean, he's a top player, Alfie Doughty. I mean, he's by far probably one of Luton's best players in the Championship a couple of seasons ago. And we've probably obviously not really missed him hugely, but just that extra attacking ability from left back, I think is what we need, really. I think we need a quality player like Doughty in our team just to give us a little bit of edge. But even on that, the injuries so far this season have probably hindered our like probably some of the games we played. Like, we haven't really had much off the bench, but now we've got, you see the bench on Saturday against QPR. I mean, you know, the bench was just stacked full of quality players. I mean, we haven't really seen that in a Millwall team squad for a few years now. So it's just great to see that we've got new options coming off the bench, which is really nice to see.
One of the stats coming out from the QPR game, Charlie, was this from the Championship podcast. Yeah, the first time in the Championship era that Millwall are unbeaten in the first 5 away games, with 3 of those obviously being wins at Bramall Lane and Carrow Road, where you never win at Carrow Road, as we documented before, and Loftus Road, which hasn't really been a particularly happy hunting ground for you either. This is what do you put this down to then? What are we doing away from home that we weren't doing last season and and previous?
I think, especially when Millwall, if you give Millwall the ball, I don't think we do create a lot. Away from home, when we do have to sit in and we do have to suffer the possession and play on the counters, and I think that's when we do nick most of our wins, in all fairness. Like, especially at home, even last season, most of our wins, you knew it was going to be a 1-0. It was always a set piece or a scruffy goal. And I think away from home this year, we're very secure. We haven't, in some of the games, especially like Charlton, Swansea, we didn't play well. We you know, I guess Swansea, I think you got lucky. Cooper didn't give away a penalty. So some of the decisions go away, some of them don't. But again, at home, I think there's that expectation that we need to win. We've also had injuries at the worst times at home. And obviously Middlesbrough's flying. So, you know, we don't really need to count that one in the sense of looking back at it and being like, oh, we lost to a poor side. We lost to a team that's, you know, second in the league. Wrexham, again, we should have probably been beating them at home. But it's like with Tuesday tomorrow, Stoke's going to be a difficult game, but it's at home, so you always have a little bit of a chance. You feel like, yeah, we can go and do it, and then Leicester on the Saturday. So, but yeah, I definitely feel more comfortable away from home at the moment. To be fair.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, Millwall away. Yeah, great away trips. If you're watching this live, let us know your answer to this next question. So 5 games to come then, Callum, now between now and the next international break, which is annoying, but it is the last one before we get to March, so we've got a full run after this. But double header this week then. Stoke, who are the meanest defence in the league, only conceded 6 goals so far. And a Leicester side, yeah, we'll see whether Fateo or Femi Azeez is the better one in that game. And then, arguably, some winnable games here. Oxford away, Birmingham away, then they're in a bit of a rut at the moment, and Preston at home. You could be top of the league by the next international break, couldn't you?
Let's not do that.
Oh dear, let's not do that. Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, looking at them games, obviously we beat West Brom, who were in the top 6 before the international break. So I would go, I think we're going to win tomorrow night. I think it will be a draw against Leicester. I think it'll probably be a 1-1. I think Oxford, will win 1-0. The Birmingham game will be a draw, probably a 1-1. And Preston, I believe, will win against them at home. So I'm going to say we'll go unbeaten in these next 5.
Okay. I don't think Gary Rowett's going to let you come to
definitely
and let you win 1-0, is he? I don't.
Yeah, but you know what? We've been speaking about this unbeaten run away from home, and do you know what? It's actually put some confidence into my mind now that we're going to carry it on. I just think looking at them games, again, it's just, can we put a performance in every single one of them games? Because especially at home as well, the performances have been a bit up and down recently, haven't they? So if we can put in a good performance like we did against West Brom, then we can beat them 3 teams, Preston, Stoke and Leicester. So why not?
Okay. Charlie, 15 points there then. How many?
No way. Cal's a bit, carried away there.
Yeah, come on. You might as well show a bit of positivity. You know what I mean?
Listen, I've been going Millwall long enough to know that we'd end up beating Stoke and Leicester and losing the next 3. Like, it's the teams that we shouldn't beat that we beat, and the teams that we expect to beat we don't do so well in. And as you said, Gary Rowett, you just know he's going to do something. He's just. Tom Bradshaw as well. It's just too many hunting grounds.
Yeah, he don't really get a start though, does he?
Okay. Right. Well, enjoy your double header then this week. Yeah. Stoke City, Leicester. Yeah, it should be some good games. Good games there. It's not going to be over 2.5 goals. I don't think in that Stoke Millwall game tomorrow. Right then, finally then this week we'll finish off with our A to Z of Millwall. Here's how it works. We're choosing a player from any of Millwall's past. We're going to have 1 player per letter of the alphabet, his surnames only, which we stick in for this. Who do we have in for A? Remind me, what did we do there? 2 weeks ago. You've all slept since then.
My answer was Abdu. I think someone said Aziz.
Oh yeah, Aziz.
Oh yeah, mine was the Arsenal away.
Oh, Arsenal away, yeah. We put Arsenal away in, yeah. But let's look at B then. So Bradshaw was what AI came up with, but let's see. And if you're watching this live, you can help us in the comments here. We'll put some of these on the screen. We're looking for the best player that has a surname begin with B that Millwall have ever had. Callum.
Oh, you come to me first. No, I was going to go for a club, a game.
Okay, yeah, go on.
For a game. I was going to go for the Bradford game where we won at Wembley in 2017 to get us into the Championship, where we stayed for the last 8 or 9 years. So that game for me was probably one of the best games I've ever been to as a Millwall fan. So that's just the tipping point of my Millwall journey. That game was just unreal. Steve Morrison's late winner, can't beat it. That game was just unreal game.
Okay. That's a shout, isn't it? Bradford City, Wembley. Charlie?
On 2 honourable mentions, you got past, as you saw Bradshaw. That one season when he kept scoring hat tricks on Sky, we love that. But in the present squad, you've got Ben Gora Williams, who seemed to can't get on the bench, but in terms of promising talent, he's definitely one for the future. But if I had to, it's Millwall. It's got to be the Barrelsons, to be fair. For like everyone always moans about their owners. Some clubs have run terribly. So for the last 20+ years that they've got us through what we have. With all the fight with the Lucian Council. Now finally owning our ground, just getting to the point where we're now making money. And I know we touched on the fact that we're in a few weeks ago with the money situation, but for them, especially to lose our owner and the son to take over and still turn on a positive and spin everything on it has to go to the Barrelsons, to be fair.
Yeah.
Okay, that's an unequivocal answer. I think, they have to go in, don't they, Callum, even though that would be a
100%.
good memory. Yeah. Okay, right.
Yeah.
Barrelson's going for B then. Next week we're up to C, so get your thinking caps on for that. And of course, next week we'll review the Stoke game and the Leicester game on this channel as well. Thank you very much for joining us. If you can drop us a quick subscribe as well, that's always massively appreciated to help our growth. Right, enjoy these 2 games then, and we'll see you in 7 days' time. Thank you very much for watching, and thanks for your contributions. See you then.